Hey guys, what's up? If you feel it, chase it. Today we're gonna be talking about Twisters. I got around watching the film, and I gotta say, I had a lot of fun watching this film, and man, it's one of my favorite movies of the year. It, to me, it's battling between Planet of the Apes, Twisters, and Dune Part 2. Because man, these three films have knocked it out of the park. But right now, I think Apes stole Dune's first place, and then this came out, and it's battling Dune for the second place. I know, but I think that both Apes and this movie had something that I think, not that it was missing in Dune, but I think I wanted, something that would scratch that itch, and it was that sense of wonder. That Dune, it's a very grim movie. It's not a feel-good movie. It is a grim tale about Paul Atreides coming into his destiny and grabbing that destiny by the throat, literally, and him not wanting to do it, but it's the only way out of it, and that difficulty. And both of these films grasp with similar tonalities in Dune and Twisters, but I'm here to talk about Twisters mainly. And using that as a jumping off point, I want to say something very interesting. The story of this movie is more or less simple, but the character development, the background work, the animation, the soundtrack, the sound design of this film is insane. And I've only heard great things about the 4DX version of this film that I might go and check it out, if we're gonna be honest. Honestly, this is a really good movie. I like what they did with the main characters' story and how they tie that to her losing everybody and then going back, spoilers, and then going that affecting her trajectory, and then going into back into that field, and after a few years have passed. And I think that character really, I forget her name, really resonated with a lot of us, because we go through those types of trials. And we got Anthony Ramos' character, I was going to say Noah, but his character was really well acted, and it really showed who Anthony Ramos is as an actor, and how great he can be when he's given great roles. And this really showed his acting chops, and and showed what he was made of. And it really, he's a fantastic actor. He's a fellow Boricua. So he was awesome in the film. And I want to say something about my man Glenn Powell. He was a great character. Honestly, he was the douchey guy. He was at first, but he was, the cool guy with a heart. But he played it with such a great finesse, and he went for it. He went for the ham, but he also went for the heart. He went for the ham, he also went for the heart. We're going to do that. We're going to do that into a shirt, turn that into a shirt, and sell it. He went for the ham and for the heart. So he was great in this film. I really loved his character, and especially when he uses his catchphrase. Because he's a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber that goes and chases down tornadoes, and he just shoots fireworks into them and whatnot. And he is a really interesting kind of character. But then that initial conflict between the two sides, the main character and then him, and like clashing because she's a scientist, but he's also a scientist. They're both meteorologists, but one does it because he loves it. He has fun with it. The other is a more serious tone, but they find a middle ground throughout the film, and he and they end up like sharing a lot of. They're not so different after all type thing, and they end up working around that. And honestly, this movie was just pure awesome. I gave it 10 out of 10. Honestly, I had a great time. Um, and there's I can't think of one thing that really like soured me. The pacing was right for me. I think the story was slightly simple, but at the same time not, because it deals with loss. It deals with character beats that really propel each character's story arcs to the fullest until they reach their climax. So honestly, this movie for me was a 10 out of 10. I really recommend it. It's a great film. Man, I need to go see it at 4DX. But the question is for you guys. Did you watch it? Are you going to watch it? Are you going to watch it in 4DX? Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the film. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And remember, till all are one. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.